went through it. So SQL has some kinds of commands. The first command is DDL, data definition language, which either creates a data or alters it or drops it. Right? Drops means it deletes the entire table. Right? So if we have to create something or finish something or alter something, we use DDL commands. This can question. If you say I know SQL, first of all, SQL, I think I told last week, I don't want to reiterate it. It's a language to communicate with data. That's the easiest answer you can give if someone asks what is SQL. Next question is the type of commands, right? So if I say English, I say get up, sit down. Similarly, we have to know the commands how we can communicate with database. What is a database? A database is a row into columns, right? We have some rows and we have some columns. I think we saw the data tables just in Excel. Just assume the same table. If we want to create a table, we'll use a DDL. If we want to manipulate it, if we want to just select some, we just want to insert a record, we want to update a record, we want to delete a specific record. So if we are playing on at a record level, then DML, right? If we are playing at table level, DDL. Now DCL is used to grant a privilege to user or take a privilege. So what it means is that I am the owner of database. I want to give Ria or Kashita the access to some data. I'll use grant command and give access to her. If tomorrow Kashita leaves our company, I will revoke it. Right? If she changes the project or if she's fired, I'll revoke the access. So that's the purpose of grant and revoke. Okay. Coming to next point, what is RDBMS? So I think everyone knows what is simple DBMS is. The upgradation in RDBMS is it has a relation between tables, right? If there are two data sets, like if we imagine that one data set tells, say, the marks of students in each semester, right? There's one more data which tells the age of students. Now they're related. How they're related? By the name of student or the roll number of student. That's the relation. Okay, so I told what is field, I told what is a row. I think you guys understand this. Null value. There are times when there are problems in storing data from the from the base. For example, Kashita has lost her date of birth certificate. Then what will happen? We'll not be able to know her age, right? And then the age column will be blank. So because of these reasons, sometimes we have a null value in data. If that null value is it's what I would say a numeric value, it's called a numeric null. If it's a string null, it can be a string null. Not much difference. Did someone comment something? I can't read the comments. Someone is commenting something.
Yeah, I added few points. Probably you can look into it later, Raghav sir, and
Okay.
add to it.
Okay. So now coming to the, I think before constraints, I would want to go to a very good website which even I used when I joined ZS to learn SQL, w3schools.com. I would suggest everyone to use this website to learn SQL. There is not a better website to learn SQL. Okay, so there is a table customers. I want to select all the rows and columns of that table. I will use select star. Star means everything, asterisk. Then the next one, let's do next one, select syntax. I want to select just some of the columns. Say a table has 10 columns. I just want to select 2 columns, column 1, column 2 from table, right? And we can also test this. For example, this is the customers table, right? I just want to see customer name and city. Yeah, so this is a very important thing. If you want to learn SQL, click here. It will open something and you can run it also. See, we just have 2 columns now, right? Next one, select distinct. I just want to see the distinct values of, say, cities, right? That distinct means unique. That out of this table, what cities, I just want to know the cities out of it. So I'll say, where is it? Yeah, distinct country or city, whatever. If I do this, say I do city. Yeah, I get all the cities only. I will not have a repeating value because there is a possibility that one customer is in multiple customers are in one city. It's a many to one relationship, right? They will have multiple entries of, see, you can see Mexico has 2 entries here, but in this table, Mexico will just have 1 entry since we did a distinct one. Clear, guys? Stop me if there is something. Anyone has any question, Raghav? I can't see the chat box.
If you have any question, please put in the chat or unmute yourself and speak. These are some basic SQL commands which Raghav sir has talked about.
Okay. Now coming to where. So where, this can be interview question. What is the difference between select and where, right? Select is used to narrow down the selection of columns, right? Where is used to narrow down the selection of rows, right? If you just want to see in this customers database what are the records for city as Mexico, we'll say where city is equals to Mexico. See, that's it. We can do it, try it yourself, run SQL. Yeah, all Mexicans here, right? Okay, next one, and or not. I think people who have done programming will already know that if you are applying a where condition, right, and you want to filter something, this and this and this or this, I guess everyone knows that, because I guess everyone has done C or some basic language, or as electronics people have also. So and or not. Not means I don't want this to happen, right? You guys can go through this website, I guess, and might be come up with questions next time if anyone doesn't understand anything. I'll try to answer. So and or not. Other important thing can be joins, right? Now I have 2 tables. Let me turn off the screen sharing. Let me talk straight, because I think this website can help, but let me just. Okay. So what is join, right? I have 2 tables, right? But what I want is, and there is a common key between them, right? There's a common key, and say that what I want is that this table has 2 columns, and this table also has 2 columns, and this key is same. This column is same. So when I join it, I will have 3 columns, right? So that is the how join works. So there can be a inner join, outer join, left join, right join. Uh, it's just upon how you keep the tables. Inner join means A intersection B. I think everyone has done set theory. A intersection B. Outer join A union B, right? Left join A plus A intersection B, right? Only A. B, right join B plus B intersection A. So that's all the joins are. It's just upon the requirement, right? How business wants to see the data. You need to figure out. I see good nodding heads. I think we should give Riya and Kushbu some chocolates. They are the only sincere people.
I can see
Takshita,
the winners coming up for
I have
the
the
6
winners.
sessions. A small surprise.
Yeah, I can
I
name
was
3
looking at the
people
chairs
today.
from last 3 sessions. But Kashita's I don't know. Kashita, I was expecting some of you all also to switch on the cameras, but up to you guys. We cannot force anyone more than this, I think. Like
So guys, I'll tell
just
you one thing. What happens after this pandemic has started, right? So what happens in my office? The meetings have a mandate of switching on the camera and mic. It happens by default. We were at home because they were doubtful if we are working or not initial days. So if you can shy out switching on camera today, but not after 1 year, I can tell you. You will have to do it in your company. So uh, you know, it's Even for me, initially it used to be a big thing that, I don't know how my room is. I don't know where I'm sitting. How can I do it? But then you build confidence. And that actually helps you connect heart to heart with someone in the meetings. It seems like you are sitting in front of someone. Okay, so other thing in SQL which can be covered is about data types. I told we can have string data type, we can have numeric. This can be interview question as well. String data type, numeric data type, right? Uh, Something like float. Float means it has a decimal. I think you guys know this already. Integer and float, double. I think some more other programming language you have guys have studied. So this is same in all languages. Other concept which we can talk about in SQL is uh, normalization. So what normalization is that for for example, we have 7, 8 tables which are related. We are the RDBMS system, they're related, right? But business wants that, oh no, I don't want 7 tables, I just want one table. What they will do is they'll join all the tables through some way. They'll join and say, okay, now we have a normalized reporting table, right? Because business sometimes is like, no, I can't remember the names of all the tables. I just want one table. We'll normalize it. If in case we have a lot of tables and business says that no, I just want relevant columns, then we'll denormalize it, we'll break it apart. This can be an interview question, difference between normalization and denormalization, and you can answer it like that. That depending upon the requirement, I can break the tables apart or I can join the tables using foreign keys and primary keys. Right? All of us know foreign key and primary key. Great. I trust on the two guys nodding their heads because others I don't have camera on, so I don't know. Okay. I think you guys are expert in SQL and Excel now. Congratulations. Enough to crack interview, and we'll share more resources which can help what I would say someone's beat someone's curiosity. You guys can study more there. Next session we'll cover Python, and I would expect that at least start getting hold of data. I will repeat my sentences. There is no way you can, I would say, skip this thing in your career if you are in non-tech field. The more you start playing with data, the more confidence you'll be able to build in your bosses. Secondly,